So everybody, today we're gonna be asking ChatGPT and Gemini to see if they can tell which jersey is real or fake. First, we're gonna start off with the FC Barcelona jersey with Kobe Bryant. This is the jersey that just came out this year, 25-26 this season. It's a nice jersey overall. So here we're asking, hey, can you tell if this jersey is real or fake? Bruh. And it was taking a minute, but hold on, it did load. So there's the reply that we got. So it basically said that it is real, even though I know it's not real because it's fake, you know. But here it is, giving us information about the jersey. So it's basically explaining why it's real, well, according to it. And then it said to check the tags, but this jersey doesn't have any tags. So we're moving on to the 05-06 FC Barcelona. So this is a real jersey. I checked the tags, but we're gonna see it later on. So this jersey was used by Ronaldinho, Messi, and Samuel Eto'o. So these are gonna be the pictures that we're gonna use to ask Gemini. Like I said, it's giving you all the information. And here we check the badge, so you can see that it was telling us that it's supposed to be like a thick badge, and it was, you know. I mean, it's real. And then here we're gonna be checking the Nike logos. The bottom one is the real one, okay. And then over here is telling us about the material, the fabric. As you can tell, it looks real. It feels real when you touch it. So blah blah blah. This is all the info. You can read it. You can pause it. So here we're gonna be checking the tags. Okay. This is the first picture, and that's what the tags looked back in 2005. And that's the numbers, serial number. So we're gonna look it up. As you can see, every jersey that came out was the real one. And here we're gonna be moving on to the next jersey, which is the 2008-2009 FC Barcelona. This one's fake. As you can see, it looks real, but it's not, okay? And that's the picture we're gonna use for this one. So here we asked Gemini. You can read all the info. And then here, the tags, okay? That's what we're gonna be looking for. If the jersey has a tag, please look it up. Over here, you're gonna see what came out. As you can see, it was telling us the truth. The jersey that came out was the England one. So it is right. If your jersey doesn't come up whenever you look it up, it's most likely fake, okay? And then here we're gonna be checking the tags, the logos again. Top one is this jersey we're talking about compared to a real one. So as you can see, if you can go back and pause, you can see that it does look fake. And then here we're gonna be comparing the jerseys, the fake one that I got versus the real one, which Messi has, that's wearing. And then here, it was talking about the bottom tag. I looked up the numbers and this one came up. So yeah, it's not the jersey. Well, in some pictures, it is a jersey, but it's fake, you know, so. And then we're gonna be moving on to the next jersey and final jersey, which is the FC Barcelona X Travis Scott that came out last year. Now this jersey is real, because I bought it from the actual web page, you know. And sorry for the quality of the pictures, but these are the real pictures that Travis took in Barcelona. And now these are gonna be the pictures that we're gonna be using to ask first ChatGPT and then Gemini after. So here I am asking ChatGPT, can you tell if this jersey is real or fake? And then the answer is gonna be shocking, bro. So it was telling me that it's fake. Okay, it was telling me that's fake because of whatever reasons, you know. And then this came out, so I was like, okay, you know, we're gonna be asking Gemini instead. So yeah, it was telling me that it's fake because that jersey was never used in a real game. I mean, it is right, you know, it is right. But the original jersey came out back in 2001. So here I kind of just changed the question and see if we got a different answer, but this is what we got. So it was still telling me that it's fake. I obviously thought that it was talking about this jersey, the one that they actually used in that game last year, last El Clasico. But yeah, it never said it's real, you know, never said it's real. It said it's fake. And it's a real one. So on the fake ones, it said that they're real, and then on the real ones, it said that it's fake. And I'm like, bro, you can't really make this up. So over here it said, I can show you what a real one looks like. I was like, bruh. So we moved on to Gemini. And over here, I asked Gemini, can you tell if this jersey is real or fake? And then it was talking about the badge, and it's telling us the truth. That's what the badge used to look like back in 01. That's when the jersey came out. Now the real question is, can you rely on AI? Can AI actually tell if it's real or fake? Or would you rather just do some research by yourself? Because honestly, I'm making this video for the people that, or I'm not sure if like anybody ever had this idea. So I'm making it because for the people that wants to know if AI is a good place to ask if it's real or fake. But overall, I just think that you can't really rely on AI because, as you can see on the fake ones, it did say that they're real, and then on the real ones it said that might be fake, or they fake, you know. So I wouldn't really trust AI. So I would just rather do some research by myself, because that's what I've done in the past whenever I bought these jerseys. You can't really rely on this, or even anybody else, honestly, bro. So just do your research. You can go online, you can go, well, YouTube, you know, you can do some other research on the jerseys. If you find like versus, let's say, or fake versus real, then I want to say, like, watch the whole video, and then so you can make sure that the jersey you're trying to buy is real. Because honestly, it has happened to me before, where like I bought a jersey and then it ended up being fake. And sometimes you buy it for a whole, like, for like a high price, you know. And my goal is to like show people what a real one looks like and what a fake one looks like, and then show people if you can rely on AI. But as we can see, you can't rely on AI. So if you're thinking about buying a jersey right now and you're not sure about it, I want to say take your time, go online, or go to the like go to like the actual pictures from the team from that season. Let's say if it was back in 1995, I want to say go to Google and then just search 1995 jersey, or like the team pictures, so you can see and compare the pictures from the actual team to the jersey that you're trying to buy. So that's what I want to say, because that's what I've done in the past. And then I also want to make a video of a website that you can trust, that you can buy from. But honestly, bro, just do some research. That's it. But you can't really ask AI. Honestly, one of the best ways to find if a jersey is real is by checking the tags, and then the badge, the logos, all that. So yeah, overall, AI got it really wrong, and I wouldn't trust AI. So yeah, I just don't want anybody to like buy a jersey that they think might be real and it ends up being fake, because I want it to like be fair for everybody, and not get scammed. That's the goal. I know the video is not the best quality. Remember, I'm barely new to this, so I don't really have the experience to like make a good ass video. But over time, they'll get better. So that's it. And thank you for watching this video. So thank you, everybody. And like I said, I'm not a pro, but I'm pretty sure that the message that I was trying to send was clear. So thank you.